What is going on, guys? It is the Shirtless Gamer here again today, bringing you guys a new video of me playing a Runescape. I picked it up. It came out on mobile about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I used to play this game excessively in like 4th and 5th grade back in like 2004, 2005-ish. And I was obsessed with it, so I had to jump back onto it. It's old school RuneScape, not the RuneScape 3 that's out right now. Right now I just went through the tutorial really quickly, and the first thing I wanted to do was a quest, which is the original quest that was ever made. You want to go to the chef, who is inside the castle from when you respawn in Lumbridge. You're going to talk to him. He's going to ask you to get some supplies for him so he can make a cake. This video is going to be going, I already pre-recorded this, so I'm recording my face over it. So yeah, the game came out in like 2001. I think I started playing in 2004, 2005, and super addicted. They came out with the Grand Exchange while I was playing, and that's where I got really into it. I got my levels up and everything, but I got really into the Grand Exchange where you can make a lot of money, but I'll talk to you guys about that later. Right now, we talk to the chef, and we're gonna, or the cook, and we're gonna be doing the cook's quest. Open up the map here. We're gonna be going up the streets up above to get some wheat, so we can take that to the windmill. So I can grab some wheat right here. The windmill's right up above it. You're gonna go through the door, go up the ladder, all the way to the top. You're gonna have to double click that so you can climb up again. You're gonna put the wheat into the top and climb all the way back down the ladder. Up here is where you put the wheat in and then you grind it. And right now, I'm going to be recording between mobile and my computer because sometimes I'm playing while I'm not even home, which is amazing because I love that it's on mobile. And now that you're down below, there's your flour. You're going to click on it and it's going to fill into the pot that you have right there that you grabbed from the cook's kitchen. You're going to go a little north of here with a bucket that you should grab from the cook's kitchen. And right there is a cow that you can milk. You're just going to select the bucket and then select the cow, and you're going to be able to milk it right there, which is awesome. You really actually don't need to do this quest at the beginning, but I love doing it because it's the first quest that they ever made for the game back in 2000. You're going to go south of the windmill, and there's going to be chickens there. All you need is an egg. There should just be an egg somewhere sitting there. You're going to go all the way back to the chef because you have your 3 ingredients, your milk, your flour, and your egg. You're going to talk to him, and he's going to be stoked that you have everything. He's going to be able to make the cake for the Duke's party. Sadly, you aren't invited, but you get 1 quest point, 300 cooking XP, and congratulations because you just finished your first quest. Part of the Grand Exchange I was talking about after you get level 4 cooking. The Grand Exchange, you cannot actually sell or trade a lot until you get at least 7 quest points or play 24 hours. So we're going to be getting 7 quests in this video, or 7 quest points. Actually, technically 8 since we just did that quest. You can skip that if you want. I'm actually going to go north up to Varrock from Lumbridge. I'm going to go to the general store, and I'm going to sell everything I have. I know you guys just went through like the whole beginning and learned stuff. You could sell this at the Grand Exchange, but I just wanted to sell it as soon as I could. I only got 72 GP from it, but that's all I really need. I'm going to run right over here to Tesla. That's her, something, her name. I'm going to buy capes. I'm going to buy some pink skirts. I'm going to buy some blue skirts. And I'm going to buy black skirts. If I were you, I would actually not get the red capes. I did not get much. Or actually the leather bodies right here. I buy a lot. Super waste of money. It costs like 20 GP each. Don't buy the leather bodies. I made that mistake. Now I'm going to go to the Grand Exchange and I'm going to sell everything I have. So originally we had like what, 72 GP. I'm going to sell each thing here. Pink skirt, the red cape. See, now they're selling for like 35 each. I'm like, then we bought it for like 4 GP. I'm going to sell the blue skirt. It's 130. That's already, one of those is more than like basically double what we had originally. I'm going to be selling these black skirts. So altogether we got 763 GP. I'm going to look for an iron axe. I'm going to buy that right away. And what I'm going to be doing actually in order to get gold as a noob is I'm going to be cutting down trees. So that's what we're going to do at first. I'm going to go to the bank, put all my money in. We have 784 GP. I'm going to take my iron axe. Actually, if you see any of these imps running around, I highly recommend killing them because They have little beads which sell for 2,000 GP each. Right here, I think I get a red one. Red one. They're actually all around the Grand Exchange, which is just northwest of Varrock, which is just north of Lumbridge. So I got 1,248 GP right there just from killing that imp. They run around. You don't always get a bead, but every once in a while. So I'm still in the Grand Exchange area, and I'm going to be actually chopping trees for a while. I'm just going to be doing this little routine. And there's level 10 wood cutting. I'm going to keep cutting throughout this whole, just in the top left corner. Sometimes there's people, but not that much. Okay, level 15 wood cutting. Because of that, now we can go cut oak trees, which sell for a lot. I'm just going to put my normal wood logs in there. I'm going to go just east of the Grand Exchange, right through the entrance and south, as you can see right here, as I travel down. Between these three trees is where I normally set up shop. As you see, I got level 21 wood cutting, which means I could use a mithril axe, so I'm going to go to the Grand Exchange and purchase one of those. It's not too expensive. We have enough GP for sure to get that. Another place to actually cut oak trees is just west of Lumbridge. There's Lumbridge. You can go all the way west, cross that like dirt path, and I'm actually right next to a bank. There's only one oak tree here, and there's actually guys that attack you, which you got to avoid right here. You can see that I almost died. I actually kind of led the bad guy into another noob and let the guy attack him, as you can see right there, which I thought was hilarious. But there are other oak trees over there, but you don't want to go near them because of these guys with mauls. You want to just cut this one oak tree next to the bank, and that's where I just ended up cutting trees, so I got to level 30, as you can see right there. The bank is super close. It's actually faster than being at the Grand Exchange. Sometimes there will be people there, sometimes there isn't. You just get lucky or dumb. This is me getting level 31 next to the Grand Exchange, which means I could cut willow trees. And you can use an addy axe. I actually don't recommend cutting willow trees. They don't give you much gold whatsoever. I'm going to show right here, actually, I withdraw all my wood, and I go to sell it, and after selling a steel axe, I completely blank on the fact, besides selling, I just sold that randomly. I got this stuff from an imp. I got ash and some flour from an imp. Said you don't always get beads, but you get something. But I go to actually sell my wood, and I completely forget that I can't sell wood until I get those 7 quest points. As you see up above, it has a little warning. So in order to do the first quest, Dork's quest, you're going to need 6 clay, 2 iron ore, and 4 copper ore, which you can easily buy at the Grand Exchange. Next, you're going to need orange dye and blue dye. And that's it. I just sold my mithril axe just to get some money. So we're at the Grand Exchange. We're going to actually go all the way west to Doric's little place, which is above a little tiny wheat field. It's kind of random, but just go west. You're going to go through the Barbarians, all the way across. It's just north of Falador. You're going to walk in, talk to Doris. Gosh, I can't read his name at all. You're going to talk to him. You're going to ask him if you can use his anvil. He's going to say that he needs certain materials. You're going to tell him that you will get the materials for him, and then the makers of the game obviously know that if you already have the materials, then you probably looked up how to do it, and they actually make it pretty funny, being like, I for some reason have everything that you actually want. I just happen to have the exact amount that you requested, and that's because people watch these videos. So you get a lot of XP for mining, and you get 2 quest points. You're going to rank up your mining, I think, to level 10. Yes, level 10, which is awesome. Means you don't have to do any work at the beginning. Automatically level 10 mining. Next, you're going to go just north to the Goblin Village. Just going to walk all the way up north. First, you're actually going to go to this ladder and search this crate, and you're going to find a Goblin armor. The ladder's right at basically the beginning through the gate. Next, you're going to go over to the house on the left. There's another crate in there. You're going to right-click it or just hold your finger on it. Search that crate to find another Goblin armor. We need 3 of these, so that's 2 of them. The third one is going to be behind this huge house in the back right corner, unless you turn, like I turned right here, it's on the left. But you're going to search that crate as well to get a 3rd armor. So you're going to use the orange dye and the blue dye actually on both of these, on 2 of the armors. So blue on 1 armor, orange dye on the other armor. Before you talk to these guys, I accidentally talked to them, but you're going to use the orange on 1, blue on the other, so you're going to have a blue armor, orange armor, and a brown armor. You're going to talk to these guys. They're going to be fighting the whole time, and you're basically just going to start the quest. They're going to ask for I believe, orange armor first. You're going to give it to them. They're going to complain. Want a blue armor, so you're going to give them a blue armor. They're going to complain again, and then they're actually going to ask for a brown armor, which is what they originally had in the beginning. So it's completely pointless, this whole thing. But it works for the quest. You finish the quest, you get 7 quest points, 200 crafting, which doesn't give you much, and a gold bar, which is awesome. So now you have 7 quest points, or 8 quests. 7, 5, I think you have 7 quest points now altogether, so you can trade at the Grand Exchange, which is awesome. I was actually walking back to the Grand Exchange, and a lot of the time you'll see fishermen right here next to the Barbarian Village that drop fish, so I picked up as many as I could. I put them all into my bank right here. I took them all out as a note, which is a way of actually taking out more than 28 things, because you can only hold 28 things in your backpack. I put my gold, or my GP, just away so we could see how much we got from cutting trees and picking up those fish and completing the quests. So I'm going to sell the fish real quick. I only get about 200 GP, but it's just something. Salmon actually go more than trout do. We're going to get about 600 GP from the salmon here. I'm going to collect that. We're going to sell the wood. The normal logs get about 4,000, and the oak logs only sell for about 40 right now. They used to be like 75 GP. I don't know why. They just dropped 35 GP, which is excessive. Then we're going to sell the gold bar here. I'm going to sell the bucket just to sell it because we have it, and we want as much gold as we possibly can, and we have no use in the bucket, so we still get 5 GP right there. We got 20K. I can barely read that. Sorry, my screen's like really tiny. But we have about 20K right there. We're going to open up our bank, put in our money. We're going to have around, I think it's 23K. 20,752, something like that. And that is where I'm going to end this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That is, I need to start RuneScape, or a really good way. Do the Chef's Assistant, Doric's Quest, and Goblin Democracy. You're able to get 8 quest points. You really don't need to do the Chef's Assistant, but I really recommend it because it gets you into gathering natural resources, putting those things together, being able to help a chef actually make a cake, which you can actually do yourself, which is awesome. Getting the wheat, turning it into flour, getting an egg, getting a bucket, milking a cow, combining all that stuff into cake. I highly recommend it. It's only 1 quest point. You really don't need it, but it is the first quest that they ever put into the game, which I thought was just awesome. And then the other quest, Doric getting him the minerals, and then going up the goblins, getting another 5 quest points. So you're able to sell a lot of stuff in the Grand Exchange, not just oak logs, but a lot of stuff. You're restricted from actually selling at the Grand Exchange unless you have 24 hours played or have 7 quest points. So I hope those quests help a lot. Those are the 2, actually those last 2 quests are the 2 easiest quests to do to get your 7 quest points. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be making more on what to do as a noob in RuneScape, especially those who are just starting out on mobile, who have never played the game. I'm going to have a lot of guides on making money and actually just ranking up, which includes your attack, defense, strength, prayer, and magic. So we're going to be going through those in future videos. If you guys enjoyed this, hit the like button down below. If you want to see my future RuneScape videos, subscribe down below as well. And I will see you guys in the next one.